Welcome back today. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that once quietly exchanged hands in markets, shops, and bustling streets of the United Kingdom. A coin so ordinary that it was often overlooked, yet today, it might just be one of the hidden gems in your collection. Yes, we're talking about the iconic 1992 Elizabeth II 10 pence coin, a small but fascinating piece of British numismatic history. And in this video, we're about to uncover everything. From its origin story, design secrets, hidden errors, auction surprises, and the reasons why collectors are suddenly paying attention to it once again. Now here's the thing. Most people have loose change sitting somewhere around the house, in jars, drawers, or old wallets. What if I told you that tucked away among those forgotten coins could be a 10 pence piece worth more than you think? That's right. Coins like the 1992 10 pence have been quietly gaining attention, not just for their history, but for rare varieties and errors that collectors around the world are actively hunting for. Let's dive deep into the story of this coin. The 1992 10 pence coin carries the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse side, designed by Raphael Maklauf. It was part of a significant shift in UK coinage, as this was the year the 10 pence coin size was reduced from its larger predecessor. Before 1992, the 10p was bigger, bulkier, and a little inconvenient. The government decided to downsize the coin to make handling easier and bring it in line with the rest of the decimal coinage. Now, what makes this coin particularly interesting is how it marked a transitional point in British coinage. While millions were minted, some coins struck that year featured minor errors and variations that went unnoticed for years. Tiny differences in the Queen's portrait details, lettering thickness, or alignment flaws have turned what was once pocket change into desirable collector's pieces. You might wonder, how can such a common coin become valuable? The answer lies in condition, rarity, and those special varieties. Coins in uncirculated or proof-like condition with a flawless finish command a premium. Even more intriguing are the error coins, double strikes, off-center minting, or even wrong planchet errors. There have been verified cases of 1992 10p coins with unusual characteristics, fetching impressive amounts on auction platforms like eBay and in numismatic auctions. One fascinating collector story involved a man from Manchester who stumbled upon a 1992 10 pence coin in his late grandfather's belongings. At first glance, it looked like any other, but upon closer inspection, he noticed a strange misalignment on the edge lettering and a slight doubling in the date. That coin, which might have been dismissed as a regular coin, was later valued at over £350 by a numismatic expert, simply because of that one error. And it's not just errors that attract collectors. The 1992 10p was also struck in different finishes for collector's sets, like brilliant uncirculated and proof versions. These coins, housed in official Royal Mint packaging, have held their value well and often sell for higher amounts compared to their circulated counterparts. As we continue, let's talk about how to identify if your 1992 10p is one of those rare finds. Start by checking the coin's edge. Is the lettering crisp and evenly aligned? Is there any doubling visible under magnification? Next, inspect the portrait of the Queen. Look for sharpness in the crown's detail, the clarity in the curls of her hair, and check if there's any unusual smudging or faint doubling around the text. Another aspect worth noting is the mint luster. Original mint shine can significantly enhance a coin's desirability. If your coin still retains that silvery gleam, it's worth setting aside for further inspection. Auction records have shown that high-grade 1992 10 pence coins, especially those with mint errors, have sold for anywhere between £150 to £500 depending on their uniqueness. In rare cases, proof coins from special collector's sets have fetched even higher prices when accompanied by original packaging and certificates of authenticity. Now let's delve into why these coins, though produced in large numbers, remain collectible. Part of it comes down to nostalgia. Coins from the early 90s hold a special place in the hearts of those who grew up during that era. And with Queen Elizabeth II's reign marking historic milestones, collectors are eager to secure coins bearing her earlier portraits. Moreover, since the Royal Mint announced the gradual phasing out of older coinage, Coins like the 1992 10 pence have slowly disappeared from everyday circulation. This scarcity adds to their collectible appeal as fewer high-grade examples remain in the wild. I've also come across stories of entire 1992 10 pence error coin hoards being discovered in old boxes and estate sales. It's fascinating how many treasures are just sitting unnoticed in people's homes, waiting to be uncovered. If you're a new collector or someone curious about British coins, the 1992 10p is an excellent starting point. It's affordable, historically significant, and potentially valuable if you land one of those rare varieties. I always recommend investing in a good magnifying glass and referencing collector's guides or online numismatic communities to compare notes. Another tip, always store your coins properly. Use acid-free holders or coin capsules to protect them from scratches, moisture, and environmental damage. Proper storage preserves not just the value but the story each coin carries. As we near the end of this video, one thing is clear. The humble 1992 Elizabeth II 10 pence coin holds more fascination than most people realize. It's a small piece of history, a link to the past, and perhaps, if luck is on your side, a valuable gem in your collection. So, the next time you come across a pile of old coins, don't ignore the 10p pieces. You never know, one of them might be that special 1992 edition worth hundreds. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into numismatic treasures, don't forget to like the video, drop your comments about your coin finds, and subscribe for more hidden gems in the world of coins.